Hello, my name is Messiah Finney. I'm going to North Carolina A&T this fall for fashion merchandising and design. I'm super excited. So you can tell now what I do is fashion. I create clothes. I sew as well as crochet. So I got two different things going on. I'm passionate about it because it's fun. I'm creating art that you can wear. How amazing is that? It helps me be so creative in ways that I haven't been since I was like 10. As a child, I was always into arts and crafts. I always was drawing. I always got the little art kit. There was this basic paint and crayon kit with colored pencils that the people used to buy for the kids. I got that. I had like 3-4 different ones of those. I was that person. I was always making something for somebody. I did origami in the 6th grade because I took an origami class, and that was actually very fun. I was making businesses, making bracelets. I was just always making something. Yeah, that was my thing as a child, and that kind of dwindled off because of when I got older, went to, middle school. That's when I was trying to be like everybody else. Sorry, can't go back there. So middle school, I feel like I lost that. I was trying to do what everybody else was doing. I lost my sense of self. And due to, the pandemic, I was able to really come back to myself and think, okay, what is it that I want to do? And really what sparked all of this with fashion was the fact that I was sitting at home during the pandemic and I felt like I had no clothes to wear. I had stuff, obviously I had clothes, but I didn't have the clothes that I wanted to wear. So I was like, okay, well, let me just make it myself. I had this entire bin of hand-me-downs that were just clothes that didn't fit me or I didn't like. And I was like, okay, let me take this and do something with it because it's really just sitting here and it could have a purpose. And I'm not trying to be wasteful. It's like someone gave this to me, let me do something with it. So I went ahead, I took some stuff from there and made them into clothing items. I think the first project I did was I took this long skirt and I made it into a dress. But I was hand sewing everything. It looked like I hand sewed it. Actually, my first project probably was like a tank top. Like I took an old shirt and I cut it and then I put like some straps on it. That looked like I made it, definitely. I think it was late December and the beginning of 2021. My dad was like, oh, you can go get whatever you want. What is it that you really want? I said, I want a sewing machine. So I went to Michael's and he bought me a sewing machine. That really sparked it off for me because then I started another project. I made a patchwork jean top with a little one shoulder. I was getting it with the one shoulder. I still love the little asymmetrical. It's so awesome. I made that and I felt so amazing. I was like, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. It felt so good. And with this passion I have with fashion, see that passion, it's like meant to be. Just I can be creative and I can be myself and I can really do whatever I want. I really can make whatever I want to make, whatever vision I have in my head. As long as I draw it out and plan it out as I would like for it to, it can become exactly that. It's just a beautiful process. The creative process is so amazing. It's also really good for just character development, just allow me to work within myself and to be able to push through challenges. Like there's many times I'm going through so many challenges when it comes to creating something. I'm even it out and waste some fabric. Am I having a breakdown? And I really have to sit with myself and say, like, is this really what you want to do? Do you really want to make this, or are you gonna give up? Avant-garde! Avant-garde! Is this what you want to do, or do you want to see this final product, or do you want to give up and then look at it, sit in the corner and be like, maybe I should finish that, but let's do it another day? Like, no. It helps me to work on like my time management skills when it comes to these projects. Like as of right now, I'm really trying to like finish a bunch of projects because I'm about to leave for college. I'm not trying to have these unfinished projects with, like, about to take these with me. I'm not gonna do that. Anyways, basically what I'm saying is a lot of development with myself, a lot of am I going to push through, and I feel like that could really help me with life in general. And it also helps with me and my confidence and allow me to wear whatever I want. I mean, as of right now, I'm just wearing like a random like shirt from community center. But we're not talking about that right now. Right now, I'm chilling at home. Look, I'm popping out with this necklace. I'm popping out with the necklace and the earrings and the hair. Get at me for some braids. Actually, don't, because I don't do this like that. I just learned how to do this. Anyways, helps with my expression, my confidence, because I've always been a very introverted to myself type of person, try to stay in the background, blend in, I really don't want nobody to see me type of thing. I know I'm supposed to be someone that shines a bright light. I know I'm supposed to be that person that, like, whenever someone sees me, they need to see something amazing, because I have so much within me. I can't let that be sitting in the back tucked away when all these people need that. There's a lot of people that are following, a lot of people that don't want to really embrace themselves because they're scared of what someone is going to say about them and how they're going to react to them doing something. And they need to have an example of someone that's true to themselves and truly expressing themselves and not caring if anyone has anything to say about it. It's not even just for me, it's for other people. It doesn't even have to be me being like the loudest person in the room, because I'm naturally not even that type of person. People can look at that and be like, wow, there's something about her that I could emulate in myself as well, and not have to try to conform to what anyone else wants you to be or wants you to think like, or anything of that nature. So what really inspires me right now is deconstruction fashion. I'm really inspired by Martin Margiela and his approach to fashion, and how he, in his earlier shows, I'm not exactly sure what he does now. I was doing some research on his earlier shows, and he took vintage items and repurposed them into making new designs. And then he did fashion shows at like parks or like convenience stores, and he really just had a unique take on clothing construction. And I really just find that to be very inspiring, because it's like there's so many different ways you can interpret fashion and interpret clothing creation, and you could do it in a sustainable way and not have to purchase new materials to make it. You can literally go to the thrift store, find some fabric, find a random t-shirt, and switch it up to be whatever you want it to be. And I find that to be amazing. It's like making something out of nothing, and that's really what I've taken a lot of when it comes to the designs I have created, is just taking something out of nothing. So yeah, with my future brand that I'm going to have, I'm definitely going to be using old materials, like old clothing, taking them and making them into new clothing. And it'll be unique pieces, stuff you would never see anywhere else, because I enjoy like avant-garde type of fashion. I find it very interesting. I really like things that are just like, wow, like that's crazy, like you really just thought of that and made that, like that's crazy. That's the type of stuff I want to make. I don't know if I explained that correctly. I want to make that, but make it casual, so like you could wear it like every day. That's really the vision right now. As of right now, I'm going to be taking classes at North Carolina A&T. While I'm taking those classes, kind of start my business and sell clothing items to my peers at HBCUs in general. It's just a fashion show. I'm gonna have a good market of folks that are willing to spend money on interesting items to pop off when they walk to class. So, or for like homecoming or a different event or something like that. I'm very excited for that, definitely, and I'm going to be taking the things I'm learning in my fashion classes and apply it to the designs I'll be making for my peers. And then after college, I'm planning on working at a fashion brand to just get a better understanding of the business. And then after that, I'll take all the stuff I've learned, create my brand, and sell my pieces. And hopefully throughout college, I'll get an idea of what my style is really going to look like with my brand, because I don't really have that right now. I just have this idea and this knowing that this is what I need to do. Hopefully this really explained my passion. I am very passionate about this. I'm just kind of like, I'm somewhat annoyed by the cars and the bugs. That's all. Like, I would be like, okay, so now I'm going to show you my whips, as some may say, work in progresses. So yeah. So first I have this denim skirt I'm making. I just wanted a denim skirt. This next project, it's not a clothing item, but it's really something that I'm going for with my future brand, and it's just being sustainable, taking old stuff and making it new and doing it in an innovative way. So what I did was I took t-shirts, I cut them up, and I made my own yarn with them. And I'm making a rug for my dorm, and I love how it's really scrappy. It's not like a real polished look. That's what I don't really want to go for a polished look. It's not finished. I still need to get some more shirts from a thrift store to make it bigger. As you can see, I'm still like working on it. This is my most recent project, and I love it so much. It does something for me, be able to see something come to life, and especially when I'm able to make something and give it to someone else, and they are very appreciative of it, and they're like, wow, like, you took the time to make this for me. I'm very grateful for that. Like, and then they use it, and it's beautiful. It's an amazing thing, and I really would like to continue to do this, and I really hope that I could receive this scholarship so that I can continue with working towards my passions and goals of being a fashion designer. Thank you so much for listening to me. I will cut this down. I've recorded for 36 minutes out in the sun. I needed this. I needed to be outside in the sun with my stuff. Thank you for listening, and I hope you are having an amazing day.